Good afternoon, everyone, from the always amazing Phoenix Goodyear Airport. It is a beautiful afternoon, so join me today, POV style, as we head to one of the most scenic airports in the world, honestly. Come along with me in the trusty 172 to Sedona. All right, everyone, here we are in the aircraft. It's hot. Let's get this thing started up. Passenger briefing is all right. We got our seatbelt on, our fuel selectors on both, our shutoff is in. Flight controls will go right up, right down, left up, left down. Perfect. We'll go full forward, full back. Perfect. Full right rudder, full left rudder. Everything feels free and correct. We'll turn the battery and alternator on, turn our beacon on, our brakes, I am holding them. Our avionics master switch is off. We'll go mixture full, throttle full, fuel pump. It's not working. We'll give it right about there. Looks good. We'll go mixture idle cutoff, throttle about 1/8 of an inch, and let's get the plane started up. Clear prop. Perfect. There we go. Gyro comes to life. We'll go throttle to 1200. Clean the mixture a little bit. Perfect. We'll go throttle 1000. Starting engine checklist complete. After start, avionics on. We'll check our annunciator panel lights. Our flaps can come up. We'll get our altimeter and our transponders on 1200. All right, let's get our weather information now.
Video put information, Juliet, time 20470 Zulu. Wind 290 at 10. The weather is better than 5005. Temperature 32, 2.14. Altimeter setting 29091.
2991, it's about right there, looks good.
Special air traffic rules active. Advise initial contact. Give information, Juliet.
All right, we'll get our frequencies all dialed in here. We're going to pick up flight following up north today. We're taking off runway 21, so we'll put the heading bug there. We're going to make sure our heading indicator matches our compass, which it does. We'll make sure to double check when we're on the runway as well, getting ready to take off. Let's do our engine run up now. So we are monitoring ground, holding the brakes, seat back, seat belts are good, flight instruments are set. Our oil temperature is in the green, so we will go full rich on the mixture. We're going to go up to 2,000 RPM. And we're going to lean for best RPM. So we'll come out here a little bit. Yeah, that's starting to drop. About there, I think, is good. We'll go back to 1,800 now. And we'll do our magneto check. So we'll go right side. About 75-ish, looks good. Over to our left side, about 75-ish as well. Our vacuum is good. Engine instruments, everything seems to be all set. Amp meter is reading 28.0. Let's make sure the throttle doesn't die at idle. All the way back. Perfect, it does not. We'll go throttle 1000. Friction is fine. Engine run-up checklist complete. We can now call up for our ground.
Goodyear ground, Cessna 9559er Victor on transient line with Juliet southeast departure.
Cessna 9559 Victor, Goodyear ground, runway 21, taxi via ramp 2 Alpha Alpha 1.
Ramp 2 Alpha Alpha 1 will hold short 219 Victor.
All right, perfect. Let's get going here. Brakes work. Beautiful. We'll get the plane spun around to ramp 2.
Cessna 59 Victor, hold short of Alpha.
Hold short Alpha 9559 Victor.
All right, looks like we got some traffic coming.
2046, clearance available.
All right, then we'll hold short Alpha here.
40. Says 59 Victor, continue taxi.
59 Victor, continue taxi.
All right. Head over to Alpha 1. Perfect. We'll pull behind the Piper here. All right, we'll do our before takeoff checklist while we're waiting here. So we're going to be taking off runway 21, which is the opposite way we're going. If previous precedent's anything to go by, we'll probably be doing a left downwind departure. But of course, it could give us a right downwind departure as well. Regardless, we'll turn back to the northeast. We're basically going to be flying what would be the normal runway heading of 030. We're going to be looking out for the Glendale Power Plant. It is a VFR waypoint along the way. I know what it looks like, so I'll point it out to you guys when we're getting there. And besides that, we will climb initially up to 3,500 feet to get past the Delta for Glendale and obviously be under the Sky Harbor Bravo. And after we get through all that, we get to the next shelf, we'll climb up to 5,500 feet, so we are clear of the...
Central aircraft information, Kilo is now current, 21's in use, wind variable at 6, altimeter 2989er.
We're holding short of the runway now really quick, so we'll switch over to COM 1 for our tower frequency.
Runway 21, clear takeoff.
We will climb up to 5,500 feet so we can stay above the Deer Valley Delta and still below the Sky Harbor Bravo. And then we will continue on our way to Sedona. I think we're going to climb up to around 9,500 feet. Should be good.
Victor, get your tower ready.
1 sec for 9559 and Victor.
Roger.
Besides that, if we have to, or if we have an engine failure below 1,000 feet, we will pick somewhere out in front of us to land. We got a road that runs along the runway and kind of curves in front of it, so we can see if we can get that, or somewhere in the desert, wherever we could get a clean spot to put the plane down. Above 1,000 feet, we would plan to turn back to the runway. If we have to abort the takeoff, we'll go power idle all the way back on the yoke, and we will let the plane decelerate on its own. That is all I got. The trim, make sure it's set. Flaps, will do flap 0 for now. Autopilot is not even working. Fuel quantity is full. Cabin doors and windows, all nice and shut. I'll close my window once we get our clearance. We'll turn the landing and strobe on. Nav lights are not needed right now, and our transponders on 1200. Get your tower, Cessna 9559 or Victor, holding short of 21 at Alpha 1, ready.
Cessna 9559 Victor, get your tower, hold short, runway 21.
Hold short 21, 9559 or Victor. All right, we'll chill out.
Cessna 9559 or Victor, runway 21, line up and wait.
21, line up and wait, 9559 or Victor. All right, we'll get that window closed up here. We will line up and wait, so we're not cleared to take off, but we will, of course, enter the runway and stop. This will give us a good opportunity to, one last time, double-check our heading indicator. There we go.
9559 or Victor, runway 21, clear for takeoff, southeast departure.
21, clear for takeoff, 9559 or Victor. All right, there we go, 55 knots, rotate.
469, get your tower, short delay approved, runway 21, clear for takeoff, Buckeye departure.
Beautiful. Perfect, we'll make that turn now. They want us to do a left crosswind, so we'll leave their airspace. We'll still go up to 3,500 for now. Perfect. We'll point toward Phoenix International Raceway right here.
Cessna 9559 Victor, traffic 10 o'clock southbound, Carson. 10 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, indicating 3,500 type unknown.
We'll keep an eye out for him, 9559 Victor. Get your tower, 9559 Victor, requesting frequency change.
Cessna 9559 Victor, frequency change approved, safe flight.
Frequency change approved, 9559 Victor, good day. All right. We'll switch over to Luke approach now. Now that we're over PIR, we'll start a turn to the northeast. We'll climb up to 3,500 feet, which we're almost up on now.
Luke approach, Barney, 4 sir.
And we'll point
inside with the
this way right here should be good.
2479, roger.
About a 020. There's our 3,500. We'll go back to 2,400 RPM. And we'll call up Luke approach right now for some flight following. Luke approach, good afternoon. Cessna 9559 or Victor, looking to pick up flight following to Sedona.
Cessna 9559 Victor, roger. What type Cessna and say your position?
We're a Cessna 172S and we just departed Goodyear. We are about probably 6 to the east.
All right, 9559 Victor, roger. Right now you're currently outside of my airspace. You're heading northbound. I'd say stay at 3,500 feet. Contact Luke approach on 118.15 for that flight following.
118.15.
Cessna 9559er Victor. Luke approach, Cessna 9559er Victor, probably about 6 to the east of Goodyear, looking to pick up flight following to Sedona.
November 9559er Victor, Luke approach ident.
There's that ident button.
Number 59er Victor, radar contact 5 miles south of Glendale Airport. State type aircraft for me.
9559er Victor is a Cessna 172S.
All right, we'll fly over State Farm Stadium, which is just out the nose. It's where the Arizona Cardinals NFL team plays, of course.
November 59 Victor, squawk 4346.
4346, 9559er Victor.
All right, we should be back on course now, so we'll make a slight little turn here to a 030 heading, and this is pretty much what we'll be flying all the way to Sedona. We do have Glendale Airport out there. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can. We do have the Glendale power plant right off our nose here, so we will point toward that. A little bumpy over here.
Verify your direct Sedona.
We are headed direct Sedona, 9559er Victor.
Roger.
Guess you didn't like me going to the power plant. All right, then we'll make a turn. I would just like to be safe for the Luke airspace, but if she wants me going direct Sedona, then we'll go direct Sedona, I guess, right? We'll point toward this little opening in the mountains here, pretty much, and we will get on our way. Now we'll get up to our 5500. A little bit bumpy today here in the afternoon, but we got some beautiful views of Phoenix down below. Very, very pretty. That's Arrowhead Mall right there, I believe. Prominent mall in West Phoenix.
November 59er Victor, contact Phoenix approach on 120.7.
120.7, 9559er Victor, good day.
All right. Perfect, we're at 4,500.
Heading 230, 44 call.
Approach, good afternoon, Cessna 9559er Victor, checking in on flight following to Sedona.
905, Victor, Phoenix approach, good afternoon. Phoenix altimeter 29990, maintain VFR at below 6,000, you're cleared to the Bravo airspace.
Outer below 6,000 for 9559er Victor, remain in VFR, and we're cleared into the Bravo, 9559er Victor, thanks.
SP 141, set to maintain 5,300.
All right, I wasn't even trying to get Bravo clearance, but I don't even think we're going to get to it anyway, but I'll take it. We might go to 9,500, 7,500. We'll probably start there. Might as well not climb super high if we don't need to. I have been 7,500 before. Up to about 6,500 feet here in one moment. We will continue our climb. We're going to be out of the Bravo. No need to worry. No more airspace out here that we got to contend with. So we are just headed straight for Sedona. I don't think much else interesting is going to be happening for the time being, so we're headed 005, climbing up to our cruise of 7,500. I will let you guys go, enjoy the cruise, and you will join me back once again, POV style, for our descent and landing into Sedona. All right, everyone, here we are. Very quick cruise. We can already see the red rocks of Sedona out the window. We are at 7,500 feet, and we're getting ready to start our descent into the airport. We're going to be landing 030, which is the preferred runway, pretty much regardless of the wind, since the runway has a significant slope, and when you're landing 03, it's sloped up, and of course that's ideal for landing distance. So that's what we're going with. We do have a few other aircraft, it sounds like, who will be headed that way. I already got my frequencies plugged in. We do have the weather as well. I'll probably pop in, listen to it one more time, but for ATC's purposes for the flight following, we do have the weather for Sedona, the altimeter, everything like that. So we are all set up to go to come and land at Sedona. Beautiful VFR day here in Arizona. We just finished up with probably the last bit of the monsoon season for the year. So had some interesting flights with that. One of them dodging some rain, but overall, very happy to be getting into the winter. It's not going to be as hot, and it'll be just sunny VFR days. All right, we're going to start dropping down to 6,000 feet, which is the traffic pattern altitude TPA for Sedona. We'll go probably 6,500 on the way there, just to technically keep the VFR cruising altitudes, even though we're technically on the wrong altitude for the way we're going, but it's the thought that counts, I guess.
November 59er Victor, let me know when you're ready to switch over to Unicom at Sedona.
We can switch over for now, 9559er Victor.
I'm sorry, did you say you were ready now?
Yep, we're ready now. Cessna 9559er Victor.
November 59er Victor, thank you. Radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency changes approved. Have a great day.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 9559er Victor. Good day.
All right, we'll get the weather one more time here.
Sedona Airport, automated weather observation, 2234 Zulu, wind 140 at 7 knots, peak gusts 14 knots, visibility more than 10, sky condition scattered at 5,500, temperature 25 Celsius,
I don't know about that one.
9er Celsius, altimeter 3012 inches of mercury. Remarks. Density altitude 6,900.
Got our weather. We'll switch over to our Unicom now. We are about 11 miles out. We'll drop down now to 6,000.
Sedona traffic, Cessna 9559er Victor. We are 10 to the south. We are going to overfly the field, midfield, and we will join the left downwind for runway 3, Sedona traffic.
All right. So yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to split the gap here between these two rock faces here, those beautiful red rocks. Once we're midfield with the runway, we'll make a left turn, overfly at midfield, and join the left downwind for 03. We got some clouds right over the runway. Of course, it's on that plateau up there. We'll line up here with the gap in between the red rocks on that 030 heading. What absolute views out the window here. Do have the runway and airport, of course, in sight right there. We'll fly over these rocks right here. Perfect. Pretty much when we're abeam this ridge line here, we will start that left turn to overfly midfield. We actually probably started about there.
Sedona traffic, Cessna 9559er Victor. We are overflying the runway at midfield, joining the left downwind for runway 3, Sedona.
All right, beautiful. We're 100 feet low here. We'll correct. Just too busy looking out the window, man. The sun hitting the rocks is absolutely beautiful. Sadly, it's a little cloudy over the airport, but it's all right. There is the runway right below us.
Sedona traffic, Cessna 9559er Victor is left downwind for runway 3, Sedona.
All right, perfect. We'll start that downwind turn here to about that 210 heading. Should be right about there. Beautiful. Look at that. Heading indicator maybe a tiny bit off here. There we go. All right, so we're already starting our descent here. We'll slow it down now. We'll turn base. We'll go below 110, flaps 10, and we'll make our call.
Sedona traffic, Cessna 9559er Victor's left base for runway 3, Sedona.
All right, perfect. There we are, lined up with the runway. We'll start that final turn. We're below 85. We'll just go full flaps 30. We're here. We're a little high, which I like to be when I'm coming into Sedona, but, you know, don't want to be too crazy, obviously, right? Pull the power back completely.
Sedona traffic, Cessna 9559er Victor. We are final for runway 3, full stop, Sedona.
4 whites right now. We will drop down a little bit, but of course, with the mountainous terrain, like I said, I'll take being a little bit high. Slow it down here a little bit more. Do have a bit of a tailwind here on landing, it feels like. There's 2 reds, 2 whites. Get a little bit of power back in here. There we go, perfect. Coming over at 70 knots, that's what we like to see. We'll go power idle.
About a 3 mile final for runway 3.
No real rudder correction needed. We'll
21. Sedona.
hold it off. Come on. There we go. That is Alpha 6, so we'll go flaps up. We'll have to back taxi.
Sedona traffic, Cessna 9559 Victor. We're going to have to back taxi back to Alpha 4 for the taxiway closure. Sedona.
We'll get it spun around here.
Sedona traffic, Cessna 9559 Victor. We're vacating runway 21 at Alpha 6. We'll be just taxiing to the FBO along Alpha, Sedona.
We'll go landing and strobe off, and we will head on to the ramp here. We got quite a few aircraft up here. Let's see if there's a good spot to park in the transient without having to push it back. I don't know where they want us to park. We'll pull up right here for now, and I'll go run and see if they have any chocks. Thank you guys for watching and coming along with me. Oh, this one does look like it has chains. Perfect. Thank you guys for watching and come along with me today. If you did enjoy this video, a like and a sub would mean a lot to come along with me on some more flying adventures. I hope to see you in the next one. Let's get the plane shut off here, and you guys have a great rest of your day. We will go avionics off, engine 1000, mixture idle cutoff, off on the beacon, off on the master, off and key out on the ignition. Welcome to Sedona, everybody.